Hello and welcome. My name is Gabriel Jimenez. I'm the owner and founder of Gateway Wholesale Homes. And congratulations. The reason why you are here is because you've just been hired as a full-time employee. And this day starts our journey together as employer and employee. So again, congratulations for that. I've been looking for the right person for a long time. And again, if you are sitting through this module, you have spoken with me already. You've gotten my contact information, and we have proceeded to go forward in a business relationship together. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, a little bit about the company, and what you're going to expect to find in the training modules to give you an overall on idea on how I set my system up and how you should set your system up too. I want to start by saying that you know I'm a very easy person to get along with and to work with. I have had probably 50 employees over the last 15 years or so that I've been in business. If there's ever any issues that I need to bring up, I will bring them up directly to you. And I would hope that you would do the same thing for me. I like to consider that I have an open door policy, meaning that whenever you have any questions or if you just get stuck on something, I really encourage you to reach out to me and let me know because my job is to make sure that your job runs smoothly and easily. Your success is directly tied into my success and vice versa. If I'm successful, you will be successful. So it's really important to me that I teach you and give you all of the tools up front that you need to be able to do the tasks that I need you to do. Now, primarily, there are going to be four basic tasks. Those tasks are going to be explained in four training modules. And usually they're going to be in the order of the way the modules are presented, modules 1 through 4. But today, in this quick start video, I'm going to be introducing you to the the website you're going to be using while working in this position. So generally, I use a Mozilla or Firefox web browser. For me, it has the least glitches that are out there, so I prefer to use that one. I also am using a two-screen or a two-monitor setup. If you have one, I encourage you to do the same thing. If you do not, it will just be a little bit, more back and forth for you as far as dropping screens and keeping track of what you're looking for. So, Gateway Wholesale Homes has been around since 2007. We actually started as a mortgage company in 1999. What we do is we offer distressed properties or wholesale priced properties to cash buyers that we work with. We get our cash buyers through various different means, but we are always adding to our list and growing it. Um, Primarily, we purchase properties from a bank or from a distressed seller for cheap, and then we remarket it to our investors that we work with, or real estate agents that work with investors, and we sell it back to those people. We make a profit when the deal closes. What your role is going to be as my assistant. There's a few things that I do or find myself doing on a regular basis that really takes up a lot of my time. And for that, I need to have someone come in and do this while I can focus on the part of the business that makes, that puts the deals together and actually makes the money, so that all of us can stay employable. So without further ado, I am going to start. Oh, yeah, a little bit more about me. So I'm a family guy. I have two children, ages 11 and 7, and I have only known, business as a self-employed person. I've worked for corporate America before, and it's not really my thing. So I have a very, I have a very patient mind. I am not hard to work for at all, as you will see over the time of us working together. But communication is key. I try to keep my communication with you on a regular basis, and I ask that you do the same thing. One requirement from you, if you guys can take a few notes, that would be great. I'm going to be sending you an email. In that email, it will have it will have links to all of the websites that I'm going to be showing you here. Also in that email, there's going to be username and passcodes. Actually, I'll probably send you those in a separate email after we've corresponded back and forth. I would encourage you that as you open up the links to the websites that we'll be using to work together, you save those web pages in your favorites bar and keep them as shortcuts because you'll be referring back to them regularly. I also ask that you create your own and an individual email address that can be used for this work only. I don't like for the emails to be commingled with other work you may be doing or personal email. This way, it keeps everything separate with no or with a limited chance of that information getting tangled with someone else's information or something like that. It's pretty easy to create a new email address. If you go on Google, I'd normally recommend a Gmail account for yourself. You can call it whatever you want. I really don't care. The only people that are going to be using it are me to you and you to me. So that should be, it can be something. Try to make it professional if you can, and something that makes me recognize you as the person that I am working with. Maybe if you want to put your name in there and put VA, like Victor Alpha at the end of it as virtual assistant. That would work as well at gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to open up my Mozilla browser. Here are in the top taskbar, I've just already opened up the websites that I'm going to be showing you today. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different items I'm going to be showing you in this quick start video. So first, I just wanted to show you our homepage. This is our website. This is Gateway Wholesale Homes. You can feel free to explore this site. Our homepage just has a few featured properties that are on here. All inventory page shows what we currently have closed or have been working on recently. How it works. This is all geared to our buyers. You generally won't be, you won't need anything, you won't be interacting with these pages. But I just want to show you so you know who we are and you have a feeling for what type of presence we currently have on the internet. Person can download contracts here. There's a wiring instructions they can download here. They can email us right here. It tells a little bit about us. If a person wants to submit an offer, they can submit it by clicking this button. Realtors, we work with realtors. Realtors are a big source of our business because they have access to people who are buying for cash. We also work directly with cash buyers. We encourage people can sign up as a VIP buyer if they wish. If they are doing that, they are going to um, be able to put their name and information in here, and they'll be added to our VIP buyers list. Also, this section is to investors. We also work with people who loan private money, and we have an investor channel. This again would not be for you, but then our contact us tab. This way, people can reach out to us. You can even reach out to us this way, but again, you're already going to have my personal information to get in touch with me. With regards to our website, there are only two things you're going to be building. Actually, one thing that you're going to be building for the website, and that's over here in this tab. You are going to be building a one-page advertisement like this. I call this the property details page or the property spec sheet. Both of those words go hand in hand. If you hear me say property spec sheet or property details page, you know this is the page that I'm talking about. Training module 1 will teach you how to build this page. Basically what you're doing is you're copying it from a template and you're filling in the areas that need to be changed for each property spec sheet that you're building. On this sheet there is a slideshow that you'll be learning how to upload. There's also some of the property details that our investors need to know. You'll also be uploading documents to both of these links right here. This is all that you would see. You would see this open up. You would open it up and it would, the report that is associated with that link would open up here. And also the same thing for this one. You're going to be uploading this from property condition report. This is the report that opens up. And again, I'll be showing you all of this in module 1. Module 1 is entitled how to create, what is it? How to create a property details web page. That's this one right here. Okay. The other item that you'll be learning how to do is in module 2. That is how to create an email campaign or email marketing letter. That's going to be this right over here. This is very simple as well. Either you're going to be copying most of this from a pre-established template, or you're going to be creating a new one with a new subject heading line, but you are going to be cloning it from one that has already been copied. The instructions on how to do this, again, are in Module 2. This is a very simple process, and it's pretty easy to understand once you go through the training module. Okay. The websites that we're going to be primarily using, we're going to be using GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com is where our website is hosted, and it is where we do our email marketing. I encourage you to save all of these websites that we're going to into your favorites bar, and I put shortcuts to my favorites on my taskbar. You can see them right here. Wholesale brokering, our websites, my bills, email, voice, and whatnot. But what I do is I have a folder called Wholesale Brokering. When I click on it, it's Gateway Wholesale Business, and everything that I do in my business or all the websites that I use are all right here. That way I can easily access them. So therefore, if I wanted to access my vendors, I would go straight to GoDaddy. And in fact, that's where I went to pull up this website, for you to access. You will be given, or you have been given, all of the username and passcodes to sign in. Once you go to GoDaddy, you would be signing in up here, pre-filling the username and passcode, and you would sign in. Once you enter the training modules, you will learn exactly what you're going to be doing in here, but you are only going to ever be working with Website Builder, which is the one highlighted here, or you'll be working with the Email Marketing tab, which is highlighted here. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you Dropbox. If you have not downloaded Dropbox yet, you will need to download Dropbox. Dropbox is free. It will download right onto your computer. When you have a dedicated email address, I will be able to link that email address up so that you can get access to our Dropbox account. When you go in Dropbox, you will see or have access to a folder called Gateway Wholesaling. In this folder, there are other folders that you will have access to. During the training modules, I will point out the ones that you will have access to and what information you will be accessing once you go in those folders. I would also save Dropbox to your favorites tab and put it in your shortcuts bar because you'll be using this a lot. The next one, a website that you need to save is the login screen for our smart real estate leads database. You're going to be using this one as well when I ask you to build a lead database in Module 3. This is how we're going to be creating our voice broadcast database. Again, username and passwords will be provided. Once you go in here, you will see this. And again, in Module 3, you will learn how to work this and operate this. If you ever get stuck, you can also go to the training video. This is the training video supplied by the actual vendor that we use to provide this data. Again, please save this in your favorites bin. The next, you're going to be saving or going to bin verified. Bin verified is our skip tracing software. I am logged in right now, but if I was not logged in and you went here, you would see the bin verified login screen, which is right here. I encourage you that once you put the username and passwords in these areas, just hit remember me and sign in. That way you don't have to keep referencing back to the username and passcodes. It will just save them automatically. The last website that you're going to want to save is Best Transaction Funding. Again, that's been provided in the email, a link to it at least. You want to save this in your favorites as well. The only tab you'll ever be really using in here is you go to Best Transaction Funding. You would go down to Proof of Funds. When you click Proof of Funds, you scroll down and you want to hit Proof of Funds again right here. And you're going to be using this section right here and submitting it. Again, now this, when you're going to be using this, this will all be explained in Module 4 with regards to learning how to submit or create a submit an offer package. So here are the websites that you need. The other tools that you need are real simple. You're going to need to have um, Excel, Microsoft Excel. You're going to need to have Microsoft Word. And you're going to need to have an Adobe browser or some type of PDF editor. This is the browser that I use. I use Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. There are free versions of Adobe if you don't have a paid version. I don't really know how I could give you access to this. There may be a way if I could give you access, I will. But I'm not sure that you'll need it. You may very well have your own Adobe or editor software. The reason why it's important to have a PDF editor software is because you're going to need to fill out certain PDF documents that you're going to be grabbing from the Dropbox. And you need to fill them out. That training will also be in Module 4 on how to create a submit an offer package. So those are the tools. You need Adobe or some type of a PDF editor software. You need Microsoft Word. You need Microsoft Excel, and you need an email. I would create, again, as I discussed earlier, just create a free email account. I use the Microsoft Outlook mail browser. That seems to be the best one for me. It can store all of my different email accounts in there. If you simply go into File and click Add an account here, you can add as many email accounts as you need to. If you're currently working with one and you just want all of your emails to be in one place, it will actually separate all of your email accounts. Like I have Fair Cash Buyer, this is my Gmail account, and I have the one down here, which is my work Gateway Wholesale Homes email account. That way you don't have to jump all over the place. But that is pretty much it. Let's see if there's anything else I want to tell you. I would encourage you to dive into Module 1. It's roughly about 30 minutes. In fact, most of the trainings are 30 minutes or less. I encourage you to go through them a few times until you get a good understanding of what your job description is. There will be times during the week or during a day that you will not be working for a full 8 hours. That is okay. That is understandable. It is part of the business. Sometimes you have a lot of work to do and you'll be working over 8 hours. Sometimes you will be working for less than 8 hours. It all will come out to about the same full-time 40-hour work week when it is all said and done. Sometimes you will work less than 40 hours a week. Either way, I'm going to pay you the same full-time rate that we discussed. One other thing that I'd like to ask you. It's very important that we keep in touch with one another. The easiest way that I can do that, or how I found is effective, is for us to do a daily email. So I would like to receive a daily email from you. The 3 items that I would like to have addressed in that email are, number 1, just tell me what did you do today. Number 2 is, what problems did you run into? And number 3, what can I do to help you? I just need you to address those 3 items in every single daily email you send to me. That way, I'm not trying to micromanage or keep track of everything that you're doing like someone hovering over you. It just gives me an idea for what type of work you're doing and how busy you are, and more importantly, how I can help you improve this process. So again, just add those in there. You can just, in the subject line of the email, you can just write daily email update. And again, you're just going to include what did you do today? What problems did you run into? What can I do to help you? And if there's anything else that you need to put in there or would like to add, feel free to do it in that daily email. Generally, you can send it out at the end of the day, and I will always get back in touch with you as quickly as possible. I'm generally always in the office. If I am not, I will be available on my cell phone, or I have my email with me on my cell phone. So, again, guys, thank you for taking the time. Congratulations on getting hired, and I look forward to a wonderful working relationship with you. And please utilize me for my knowledge and my resources. I'm here to help. And I will speak with you all soon. Have a great day.